Hey everybody, and welcome to Honorbound Redemption of the New Guard. Guys, how you doing today?
I'm
Good.
great, other than all the reading of
Awesome.
spells without
Lots of, yeah.
index
I
cards.
So we have a slight issue. Ryan is unable to make for the first hour. So we're just going to play without him for the first hour, and then in about an hour he will show up, hopefully during a break.
yeah.
So yeah, that's all that is, and let's not worry too much about it. And let's just go. Chucky, where did we start? Where did we leave off?
So you guys left off finishing the Red Brand little hideout, killing everybody and making the Red Brands, the last remaining of the Red Brands, run away. You
Make-
freed the daughter and the wife of the dead Tanner, and they have fleeing back to town. You've gotten a lot of XP and going up to level 3. Which is very nice. Cleric, do you want to tell us something about your new spells?
There's a lot of them. Apparently, if you're a cleric in the starter thing, it just says you get the whole list in the starter packet. So now I have Aid, Augury, Hold Person, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, Silent, Spiritual Weapon, Warding Bond, and I also get 2 domain spells, Lesser Restoration, and Spiritual Weapon, which is also just listed on the second level spell things. It's weird.
That's plenty of spells.
Yeah,
Plenty of spells. Now the important thing is how do you use them? How you're gonna use them?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to select which ones I want to prepare. I used to have this great system of index cards. Like when I played a wizard in first edition, there were so many spells. You just put each one in an index card, and the ones you mem for the day are the ones you have on your index cards over here, and the rest are just in the book. There was an actual book in my case.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with the original 3.5. I had only under the name tags though. I didn't have everything.
I printed out spell cards for my players for my second edition campaign that we do live in person, so that they have the same cards that they can just flip back and forth.
Yeah,
The one you
it's
do
easily
that
the
show
easiest
off
way of doing it.
behind the scenes. The one you do behind the scenes for
Yeah, yeah. Behind the
Nice.
screen.
behind the screen, whatever. So, EA Force Marzi for resubbing. I just saw that in chat, and you guys have finished dealing with the Red Brands. So I don't think you got out of the Red Brand hideout, did you? Or did you just finish off? I think we finished off in the prison area.
Yeah, we finished off freeing the people who were guarded by skeletons, and I don't think we actually left yet.
No,
And
we also-
Glassstaff is
we also
still
forgot to-
unconscious, right?
We also forgot to leave anyone else. No, we let Glassstaff get eaten by the ghoul.
Already?
Yeah,
yeah,
I watched.
Okay.
I remember this very clearly.
Okay, cool.
yeah, he is dead. Let me just actually move you here again to show you you're about here. This is like the prison area, and literally the only part you haven't seemed to have explored here is this corridor that goes this way. But that's about it. So, what do you guys want to do?
When you put it that way, we clearly have to explore the corridor. I don't know if we want to do that without Ryan.
Which corridor have we not explored? The bottom one?
No, just this one over here. No, that one over there, as I told you last session, or the Shigex told you, is leading towards the forest.
Right.
Is what the Red Brands used to kind of like take slaves out of the city without being noticed.
So this is a corridor?
That's a door.
This is a door. Is
That's a
this
double
a door
yeah.
as well?
That is a door as well. Where you've gone into that part though. That's actually I forgot to draw that. Actually, the prison area where you found the teenage daughter and the wife.
Right. But we haven't explored this area. Well, while Ryan's character's name I'm forgetting right now goes and does whatever
Fenric.
he's doing, when Fenric is doing that, why don't we figure
Maybe he's
this
just
out, Peter?
resting because he got really beat up in that last fight.
He's napping. Yeah. Well, while Fenric naps, let's go explore this area.
Okay, that sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
Let's do it.
My
Wouldn't need
character
Fenric
waits
for
for other
everything.
people to make decisions, so I'm just gonna follow along like a retard. Apparently,
Yeah, that's a lovely personality trait.
it says it on my sheet. I'm just role playing.
Oh, I know. I had that character earlier. All right.
So you
Let's
guys
do
open the big copper and red doors, and
Mhm.
thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with fox columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the east part of this hall are sheeted in copper plate as well, now green with age. A relief carving of mournful angels graces the door. So, to make it more clear, it is a straight doorway leading to what it seems to be a set of doors that are visible on this side but not on the other side. So where you guys actually came, the first room from
Is
the
it
cellar.
lit at all?
It is not lit, but I think the dwarf has dark vision, and you have still light.
Well, it's cast on Ryan's weapon most of the time, so I'll pick up a rock and cast light on it and just throw it into the room.
Okay. So this is about what this is. That's about it. There's
Okay.
nothing else interesting it seems here.
Well, that's rather anticlimactic.
It's just like- it's a room that goes nowhere. It looks like it's a hallway, but it goes nowhere.
No, it connects into the previous room.
Oh, is there a secret door we missed or something?
Yeah, in the first room there was a secret door that's only visible on this side.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll edge into the room and roll a perception check, just looking around, making sure that I'm not going to die.
Okay, do it. Do it. Oh, yeah, that's enough to actually see that 10 feet into the room, there is something weird underneath the stones, a narrow wedge, and you can see that, oh, these aren't actually stones, it's just a sheet of well-painted parchment. And there's a pit there, underneath a pit trap.
Well,
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
let's just let's go back to Fenric and tell him we're gonna go upstairs. If he wants to nap into the dungeon, he can nap in the dungeon, or he can come with us. His call.
We've literally looked at everything else, haven't we?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
We looted the workshop. We looted the treasure chest. We found. Okay, yeah, we're.
Yeah, yeah. Well, did we go in this bottom left room?
Didn't you scout it?
Yes, you did go into that bottom left room. It was no, you scouted it. You didn't go in. It was the red brands, where the red, 3 or 4 red brands stayed. But you guys killed their boss and then the bugbears, and when they saw you, they fled.
Oh, so we haven't actually been in that room though.
No, we haven't.
You
been
haven't
in the
actually,
room.
no.
There could be
Haven't
something
actually
in the room.
Yeah, let's go in the room. Let's go check out
the
that
room.
room.
Okay. So again, you walk between the corpses and some of the bones you have left about, and get to the guard barracks. It seems to be what it was meant. This barracks contains about like 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. And
Gross.
that's about it. That's about it. There's nothing more. Just some bunk beds inside.
I searched through the
and
bunk
a
beds,
very
like
bad
lift up the mattress, look underneath, for going up, shift around pillows, shift around gear, looking for anything interesting or compelling.
Cut open the mattresses. Make sure there's not like hiding gold in there.
I
Okay,
guess.
do me a perception check.
D20 plus perception
think.
is nothing. Lovely. 14.
Well,
It's actually not bad.
that's enough to figure out that underneath one of the bed sheets there lies within a small pouch containing about 33 silver, a eye patch made of black leather, and a set of semi-precious stones.
I will take the semi-precious stones very quickly and hope that Peter doesn't see it.
You want to do me a
Really?
slide versus hand check?
Totally.
Sleight versus hand. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, 19.
Apparently, I don't see anything.
Against 10. So you have no idea that this happened.
Again.
You said they're black what stones? Black gemstones?
Black semi-precious stones. Do you want to do me an appraise check just as you see them to figure out if they Oh, like what's the worth?
Wait, do I notice the eye patch? This is more important to me. Do I notice the eye patch?
Yes, because he has indicated that he's trying to steal that as well.
I can just appraise just by like quickly, like with a 5-second look at something.
Yeah, you could do that.
Really? Okay. What's my appraisal check?
You should have it there on your character sheet.
It's not a skill.
No, it's not.
There's
It's not?
acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, and
Not
athletics.
Really?
Anyway,
Well,
Peter
it
gets
is-
really excited about the eye patch, and he's like, I can play a pirate now! I can bring my own costumes and everything!
Yeah, totally.
have the
Here,
eye
this
patch?
eye patch is meant for you. You take this.
Ah.
I'll take whatever we find next, but you have this eye patch. What was the
Oh,
other thing
thanks
that list?
so much!
You're welcome, buddy. What
Peter
was
thinks the halfling's a better person now. He
yeah?
wasn't sure about him at first.
What was the other thing in the pile? Eye patch.
That's about it.
stones.
33 silver pieces.
Yeah. I publicly take the 33 silver and say I'll add this to our a list of coins. You know, I'll
Our
keep track
general
of the money
accounting.
for us.
I'm trying to find in the basic rules if there's something about appraisal here, because there should be. So, yeah, this seems to be what this room is. Nothing else that has escaped your eyes seems to be present around. You've explored most of this little dungeon. I don't think you've missed any rooms. So, what do you want to do next?
I want to
Don't
go.
miss any rooms.
I want to go kick Fenric and say, "Hey, Fenric, we're gonna go up for air. You do whatever you want."
Well, you go to the Fenwick Rust was and say that, and then you notice that he's not there.
That's weird. He probably went back to town.
Yeah, probably went back to town without telling us. What a jackass! All right, let's go back to town, and we go over the real bridge, not the fake bridge.
Okay, yeah, the fake bridge is already down, so there's no way you can go above it anyway. Okay, so you guys make it out.
Mhm.
It seems like outside, as you make it out, you hear like a big fuss, and you hear a very sharp noise. You recognize Bumbletoes. Hey, that's my uncle. He killed Red Brands. That's the hero. And like a semi-huge like pile of people is about like 50 people around. Most of the people in the village that you know are present as well, and they cheer for you loudly. And you see like the 4 remaining Red Brands that are literally like bound on the ground, hands tied to their back.
I look
weapons
to
thrown to the side.
I look to Peter and go, "How did they know that we killed the Red Brands? How did they find out? Were they spying on us?
The Red Brands who ran out maybe told them
Why would they tell them?
because they're stupid.
Possibly. All right. Yes,
Never,
we have
never
saved you.
underestimate human stupidity.
Yes, we have saved you. It was the two of us, Peter and Mumble, or Mutton, Peter and Mutton. We have saved your town. You should praise us for our great deeds and glory."
They are very happy with you, and it seems like the mayor is present there as well. Walks in front and with his 2 bodyguards and says, "Well, I wasn't expecting you to actually make it, but this is a rather very, very good news. We have gotten rid of these pesky little bandits, and we thank you for saving our 2 other inhabitants as well. They are being taken care of right now." Okay, that's about what he tells you.
Wait, this is a thing for me, wasn't it?
Might be.
They were harassing street performers, and
Yeah,
I
you
want to
have
teach the
a-
Red Brands a lesson.
There in the pile of people, you see like a couple of street performers that are friends of yours, Peter, and they are cheering for you as well.
Awesome.
Do I notice that these are his
Awesome.
friends?
Not necessarily. They're not actively
Acting.
Actively
acting. Yeah,
I assume they're actor friends, right?
Of course, I know all the actors.
Well, yeah. I mean, who else would
All
be
the
your
street
friend?
performers.
Yeah.
And
My character needs to learn how to
That's-
juggle. I feel like that's important for some reason.
a street performer. Okay, that's about what the huge crowd of people, they're just chewing your name, and after that, Mayor Sildar walks in front and congratulates you as well. It seems like Sildar has a um, armor on him, not what he used to wear from when you first saw him in Neverwinter, but just a little hide armor on him he managed to find somewhere.
Did you say this is Sildar?
Sildar, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And he says these are rightfully your prisoners, so you should be the ones deciding their fate.
Who?
The red guards that we told to run away, and we would let them live. If
We
long
told
as they
them they
never
would
came back to the town.
We told them they'd live as long as they didn't come back to town. We already decided their fate. Are you interfering with our fate deciding, Mr. Mayor?
Well, it's Sildar.
This is not a mayor, this is Sildar.
Sildar?
Well, he didn't
we
know
did
that was
not-
their fate.
We didn't know. We saw them running away. Your little nephew here came and told us where you were and that you are, quote, going to kill every last evildoer. So we thought we might gather some people and help you if matters got a lot worse.
Well, I
But,
appreciate your willingness to help us and risk your own lives, even if they were doing all the real risking. But everything's fine now. We've saved your town, and I think really we just want to go rest and have some drinks and make our decisions from there. You know, if you want to buy us some drinks and pay for our rooms at the inn, that's great, guys. We'll accept that as payment.
He smirks a bit and says, "Have you found out who was the leader here?"
Glassstaff. Didn't we all know that to begin with? I say, looking around expectantly at everyone.
Yes, but Glassstaff, what is his real name?
Oh, I don't. He remembers. I say, gesturing
It's-
to the dwarf.
It's on the letter that I have. I'll just read it aloud. I don't remember what the letter said exactly. I can look it up in the book,
Okay.
but
So basically, what it says is a message from the Black Spider towards this character Glassstaff, and
I remember the
in
gist
that
of it. I
letter,
just don't remember his name. But it was addressed to him
Yeah.
by name.
Jarno Arblick. He's Silda's face turns white as he sees this letter and tells you guys that Jarno was actually a member of the World's Alliance and was sent here to bring peace to Phandelm. Seems like he betrayed the cause. And is he still alive? I would like very much to see him.
No, not alive. Not by a long
I understand. I understand. What has happened to him? If
Don't worry
I
about it.
may
He's
ask?
just not alive. There's a great chasm under the ground, and he fell into it and fell a very long way and passed away. There's no way to find his body, unless you want to jump down in the cavern after him. But then you'd be killing
Oh.
yourself, so you wouldn't really find it.
Do me a bluff check.
A bluff.
A bluff check, yeah.
There's no
This
bluff
is a good check for you.
There's no bluff skill.
That's weird.
No, it's
This
not.
is-
I'm glad that there's no
What?
bluff skill.
What?
I'm slightly grumpy that there's an intimidation skill. I hate just rolling for bluff and intimidation. It's so lame. But yeah, that's just my personal opinions with second edition. Yeah, there's no bluff skill, dude.
Okay. I don't know why I was so sure there was a bluff skill. The skills I'm taking most of the skills from 3.5. I've read through them, but like most of them seem to be the same. Just a few changes.
Yeah, no bluff.
Anyway, no bluff. He seems to be with you and says, well, I understand. I need to send some messages and run some errands if this is the truth. I shall see you soon.
Later, dude.
And he goes away.
Excellent.
He's very stiff,
Okay.
isn't he? He doesn't act at all like a hero.
Yeah, he's well. You know how the what do you call them? Paper pushers
Lord.
are these days.
Oh. Oh, he's a bureaucrat. That makes so much more sense.
You see, humans and their bureaucracy. Ooh.
Carp, your nephew, tugs your sleeve and says, Uncle, have I done good?
I glare at him and said, "Yeah, you did okay. Just make
Thank
sure you
you."
stay out of danger in the future." And then I would like to put 30 gold coins in his hand and say, "Take this back to your mom."
His face goes wide, and like so many cookies. yes, I will.
And if I hear you took even a single one of those, I'm gonna whoop you. Take it back.
Yes,
Go.
yes, Uncle. Just one more thing. Guy, Eldomath wanted to see you. He told me you.
Who the
he
fuck
told
is
me,
Eldermath?
The first guy you actually talked to, the one who told you about the hideout on the Tressender's Manor. You know, the adventure. You should have him on your sheet, I think, Peter.
Yeah, Darren Edermath in the town. He owns the orchard.
Yeah, he owns
Oh,
the
the Orchard Man.
Orchard
Why
Man.
didn't you just say the Orchard
Orchard.
Man, huh? Yeah, get out of here. I'll go talk to him, but you go back to your mother. Stay out of trouble.
Okay. Yes, Uncle. Yes.
Let's go talk to
And
the Orchard
he
Man.
goes away.
Yeah, let's go talk to the Picker Man.
How many nicknames can we give him?
We can give him a lot.
This is gonna take a long while doing only nicknames. Okay, so you guys make it to Eldermath Orchard. It seems like children and people are still kind of following you around, but the crowd kind of dims away easily and left alone on your way. You make it to Eldermath Orchard, and it seems Darren is waiting for you. Throws an apple at both of you. And
He throws an apple at us? Aggressively?
Catch. No, aggressively.
Okay.
Catch one.
Alright,
As he sees you and you see him.
I catch it and just let it go and drop it onto the ground, having no interest in eating it.
He doesn't notice. He doesn't really pay much attention to that, and bites into his, saying, "Wow, you managed to deal with those bandits."
Of course we did. Who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, I didn't know who I was talking to until now. And it says, "Anyway."
He didn't. Isn't Bumbletoes from this town?
He remembered Bountos, but he didn't know what you guys were capable of. That was what
Okay.
he was meaning. Let me find his. Where the frick is his orchard? Okay, I found it. And he says, "Where is your other friend, the warrior?"
He's resting. Don't worry about him.
Okay.
What do you need
He's
from
around.
us? Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Did you find
I-
out where Kragma Keep is?
I do not know where Kragma Keep is, but I gather that you should know by now.
How did you gather that we should know?
Well,
Yeah, he's
let's
right,
just
he's
say
right.
that
We
I've
found a
been
map.
keeping an eye on these red brands for some time. There's a big connection between the Kragma and the red brands in this city.
No, he's right.
Yeah, I know we. Yeah, but
I
I know
forgot.
that we know. But how
Yeah,
does
no.
he know that we know?
Oh, that's. I don't know. He was just inferring it from our awesomeness.
How'd you know that we know?
As I said, there have been many deals between the red brands and the Kragma.
Wait, how did you
Um,
know that though?
Yeah, how do you know that? I draw my sword. You
He
don't
laughs
better
at
start talking.
This is
How do
getting-
you
this
know
is
the
getting
information that you
hilariously
know
bad.
right now?
He
Are
laughs
you
at
with the
and
Red
says,
Brands?
No,
you with Kragma
no,
Keep?
do not. No, I'm not.
Then how
Do
the
not
fuck
worry.
do you know what we know, and how do you know where they are?
An ex-adventurer has his quirks.
And you'll tell me right now.
He's
Just-
he's an ex.
just
he's
some
an ex,
good
he's an ex-adventurer.
scouts,
He's
that's
been through
about
a lot
it.
of pre-written modules. He understands how these things work.
Sorry, random guy have information. He better tell me how he knows this. Like, we had to go kill people for this information. Why didn't he just tell us? How the fuck do you know what we did down there, and how do you know that the information we've learned? You must be with them. You are going to tell me what's going on before I run the sword through you.
I will tell you if you put your sword down.
No, 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 no. You tell me before I put my sword down. For
He
all I know,
puts
I
his
put the sword down and you draw yours and kill me.
he
I
puts his
hold
hand on
action
his
if
sword
he.
hilt. Yeah, he just puts his hand on his sword hilt and said, "Well, what's now? Let's calm down. I wouldn't call you here if I
Yeah.
intended
So
to
why
hurt
don't
you."
you tell me how you know that we know where Kragma Keep is?
Because I know what the Red Brands have been doing. I've tracked them into the forest south of here. They've been selling slaves to the Red Brands and the other way around, depending on
The
what
red
slaves they
bands have been
got.
selling slaves to the red brands.
No, the Red Brands have been selling slaves to Krakmar.
Aha. So how do you know that we know where Kragma Keep is?
Well, I gather that the Red Brands know where the slaves are going in case their payment doesn't come through.
And so how do you know that we know where Kragma Keep is?
Because you just came out of their hideout and you wouldn't really be alive if you hadn't taken care of them.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know that we know where Kragma Keep is? Just because we went into their hideout doesn't mean that we found everything that we needed to know. This is fucking suspicious. Peter, what do you think? What do you make of this man?
I don't. He's a old friend of mine, apparently. No, I've just heard of him.
No, you just
an old friend of mine has vouched for him, so it seems really weird. But also, old people sometimes know things. Old people are weird. I don't
Know
know.
things that they
I'm
can't
very,
know?
I'm very
Psychic
indecisive.
things?
Maybe he's psychic. Do psionics exist in this world? Maybe he cast a ritual spell to get information from the gods, which is a total thing that is possible in this world.
Are you a priest, buddy? A cleric, maybe?
Maybe he cast it from a scroll.
I am not a priest, nor a cleric. He takes his hand off his sword hand that says, "Well, I have called you here for a reason, but it seems like I was wrong. I shall want you to leave my orchard."
But I still want to know the reason. I mean, we're
He
good.
doesn't seem to be
I'm
very
not
pleased with
suspicious
this.
I'm not suspicious of you at all because I'm incredibly naive.
So why didn't you tell us about these slaves earlier? And why didn't you tell us about where the red brands worked earlier? And why didn't you tell us where Kragma Keep was earlier? Because it saved us a lot of
Because I
time.
was not sure I could trust you.
Oh, now that we've killed a bunch of people, we're clearly very trustworthy.
You've killed the right bunch of people, to put it like that.
D&D logic. That D&D
That's how it
logic.
goes.
I mean, they deserve to die, so I'm okay with that. But
I don't know, Peter. This guy seems pretty sketchy.
well, why don't we just hear him out and find out what he wants?
All right, we'll hear you out. I put my short sword away slowly.
He nods in approval and says, "Well, the original reason I was calling you here is to ask you if you're interested in joining the Order of the Gauntlet, a order of people just like myself and people with similar interests as yourself. It says people who go out of their way to help others and save lives, but well, I'm not so sure that I want to extend that invitation anymore."
Okay, it doesn't really sound like my sort of thing anyway. I'm kind of a loner. I don't want to join, like an organization.
Yeah, the short halfling waddles up to this guy who probably comes, well, his waist probably
Yes.
comes up to my head or something. I look up at him, not intimidated in the slightest, and go, "You better watch yourself, mister. We've got our eyes on you. You do anything suspect here, you'll be answering to us."
He pats you on the head.
I turn around and start waddling back.
Yeah.
Come on,
we're
Peter. Let's go.
That was just a weird interaction. We're leaving now.
Yeah. You guys leave, and this guy just like stares at you as you go away.
Yeah. Let's keep
That was
walking
really
away.
creepy. Why do
Okay.
these creepy things keep happening to us? I mean, monsters are one thing, but these weird social interactions are just strange.
I don't know. I don't think people understand how to behave in reality. Stupid farmers with their orchards. He's probably eating fermented apples all day long. He's probably drunk and addle-brained.
Who knows? You might be right.
Peter nods seriously. That makes sense to him.
Yeah. Let's head back to Stonehill Inn. Maybe we can find Fenric there. We can get our bearings on what we want to do next.
Okay. Well, you guys make it to Stonehill Inn, and it doesn't seem like Fenwick is anywhere around.
Well,
Out of character, I'm getting this sinking sensation that we're gonna have to go rescue Ryan from the ghoul,
not if he shows up in the next 20 minutes. We don't.
or like the Nothic or whatever it is.
Yeah. So let's sit down around a table and discuss this thing. What are our priorities? We need to go rescue your cousin, right?
Cousins. All three of them have been kidnapped.
All right, and they're at Cragmont Keep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm putting the map for you guys right now, so you can
And it's
see
in the,
the
it's
big
in
one.
the forest due north of here.
Right, where that little square mark is.
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. We also know that there are slaves that have been head out into that they traded slaves into the forest.
Yeah, but they said there's
Yep.
the forest south of here.
Yeah, that must be Crypt Garden Forest. Does that tunnel really go underneath the mountains?
No, from what you understand, it's just like a tunnel that goes a bit ways out of the city into a patch of bushes and some trees. So it has some cover from people in town, so they don't see those slaves going out.
Oh, and then they cut back north to take them to Cragmont Keep.
Yep.
Okay, that makes
I
more
mean,
sense.
that's what you can figure out
Okay.
from what the slaves and whoever was it that told you. I forget.
Okay. So, are there any other priorities that we have? Is there anything else we need to get done, or is it just go to Cragmaw Keep?
Let's just go to Cragmont Keep. We could look around town and see if there's anyone who has more information, and we'll inevitably stumble across a side quest or something. But-
Or perhaps we could find someone who could lead us to Cragmaw Keep directly? It might be
Oh,
nice to have a guide or a scout.
Oh, that'd be good. The only one I can think of though is the one we already turned down, which is the druid that's banging your aunt, mom.
Yeah,
Your
the
aunt.
druid. She's my aunt. She gets
Okay.
around.
She gets around.
Well, we could go ask Mr. Druid.
We haven't found anyone else who knows anything about Cragmont Keep or about the forest in the north. But we can ask more specifically about the forest in the north now, since we know like the general location.
Yeah, yeah. Who do you think would know something about that? Maybe one of the innkeepers?
This is your town. You realize that, right? Why are you asking me?
This is not my town. I'm not from here. Am I?
You are from there.
You are from here.
Yeah. You literally grew up in this town.
No, I didn't. Drawn to stories of gold and platinum by the nearby foothills, you came to Phandalin as well, not to earn a living, but to prey on those who struck it rich.
Oh, you grew
I'm
up
not
in
from
this area,
Phandalin. I came to Phandalin to,
No, so you
Salute.
most likely grew up in Neverwinter.
yeah.
Yeah, you have family here, at least. It's
Yeah.
more than I have. This is literally the first time I've been here.
All right. Well, why don't we poke around in Phandalin, see if anyone else knows the way to Cragmaw, or at
I mean,
least knows the forest up there. If not, we can go rely on that philandering druid.
The two places you always get rumors are inns and like places of trade. So is there like a bazaar or an exchange or something in town?
I don't know. Let's go take a look.
Mm.
Can we see the town map again?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, there is
Phandalin Miners Exchange?
possibly.
And we're already at the inn.
You are already at the end. Yes, you are sitting down and discussing this.
And the Lion Shield Coster lady owes us a favor.
Yeah.
Well, but she's in love with Fenric, so maybe we should let Fenric handle that one.
Yeah. Oh, was that what that was?
I assume it was an attraction to his rugged manliness.
Oh, I totally didn't pick up on that at all. Got it.
I'm just always looking for social cues and interactions.
Man, you're so good at that stuff. I get lost.
Is it
Well,
above your head?
Hey, only if it's above your head too. Come on, Fenric's not around. What the hell?
I'm a little bit taller than you. I'm a dwarf.
You're a lot bit wider than me, fatty.
Smart me to love.
Yeah, whatever. Well, grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's go ask the barkeep here at the Stonehill Inn. What's going on? See if he knows anything about the forest to the north.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you approach this barkeep?
Barkeep! Barkeep! Barkeep!
Barkeep comes over and says, "Yes. What do you want?
What do you know about the forest to the north?
You mean? Me actually being I forget the name. Neverwinter Wood.
I look at Peter
Not a
and shrug.
Yeah, it's the giant forest next to Neverwinter.
Yeah, that
It
one.
extends all the way down here.
not a good place to dwell in. There's a lot of weird happenings in that forest.
Do you know anyone that knows the forest well? Well enough to escort us in there?
Might be. I've heard Corrine has a druid friend up in Thunder Tree that knows the forest very well. Besides
Hey,
that,
hey. Those are filthy rumors, alright? There is no truth to them whatsoever. My aunt does not know any druid, and that is bullshit. Alright, I want you to stop those rumors here and now. My aunt is a good hobbit. She'd never ever fall in with those filthy druid shape-changing types.
Or have
Perverts,
weird
all of them.
shape-changing sex with them.
Yeah, exactly. Perverts.
if you say so, Woodbine. So if you say so, Joe. Just so you know that when he does come in town, your aunt is pretty much vocal about what happens in that house. I mean, not.
I will
not
fucking
to-
cut you. You better step back, barman. I draw my short sword. You better step back. Go clean some dishes or something.
Wait, where's
I
her
mean, he-
house? It's like right there.
she does send Carp to stay with us those nights.
I lunge at him. I throw the sword to the ground and reach for his balls. I would like to put them in a vice-like grip and then turn
One sec.
and squeeze.
1 second. You need to speak again because he was laughing so hard. You were just like
Well,
going in and
then no one ever heard what I said, and I hope I get surprise and maybe advantage on this short little burst of energy because no one could hear my threats.
Okay, you get a surprise, but what do you want to do actually?
I want to grab his testicles and squeeze them until he passes out.
I mean, grapple check testicles.
Do I have advantage because of the surprise?
It's fine.
Yes, just do an attack roll. Yeah, I think an attack roll.
With advantage because I have surprise, right?
With advantage, yes, you have surprise.
Sneak attack is ball.
So what do I get on just a grapple thing? Is it
I think your strength and your whatever proficient. No, you don't have a proficiency bonus with that. So just your strength.
You doesn't have proficiency on it.
so D20 -1 is what you're telling me? I don't get
D20
any
minus
bonus
one.
for level?
I think that's it. I don't
Then-
think you get anything else.
There's no bonus for level or anything like that? No,
Okay,
no.
I'm
Nope.
okay now.
No.
Okay.
I'm okay.
So 2d20 d1.
Yep.
16.
16. Okay, you grab his balls and
And I squeeze with all my halfling strength.
do me D4 damage. And, I
One.
think that's his grapple. I'm not gonna check it right now just for this. I'm gonna say that it is 1. He is still on his feet, but he is and tries to get away.
Oh,
So do you
I
mean
hold
another
those.
minus-
If he wants to get away, he can drag me by his balls away from him. That's
Give
his
me a
prerogative.
D20 -1 again, like
an
against
idiot
his
with that.
trying to escape.
16
Alright,
again.
Do another 1d4.
Suck it. 2.
He falls on the ground unconscious.
Ha! I I say, and I walk back to my seat. And then I stand on my table and say, if anyone else has anything else to say about my aunt, now's the motherfucking time, bitches! I didn't think so.
Uh,
And I sheathe my katana and storm out.
You have a katana now? Where'd you get a katana?
Do you guys not watch Kill Bill? If anyone else has...
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh,
It's,
no, I've seen
it's
it.
literally the line
I
from
want to
Kill
know
Bill.
where you got a katana.
No. I sheathe my sword and march out of the Stonehill Inn.
Yep. By the way, great highlight.
Oh,
This
my abs hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Laugh workout. Okay, so
I'm not the Mad Saxon, guys. Get over that. That was ages ago. Hell. Mad
Okay, so
Saxon
the
over
inn's
there.
clearly a dead end. Let's go check out the miners' exchange.
Yeah.
Nothing. It couldn't possibly go worse.
No, it'll be fine. Let's go check out the miners. They're salt of the earth sort of people. They wouldn't spread such gossip and lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take the point on this one, though. My hand is cramping a little bit from all that squeezing.
I'm not even going to touch that. Let's just go. So we head off to the miners' exchange.
Okay, you guys head off to the miners exchange, and it seems to be a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighted, measured, and paid out. This miners exchange seems to have a unofficial authority of actually being a record office as well. We're like doing unofficial claims of like registering unofficial claims of streams. There isn't any gold rush from what you knows. Streams in the idea of excavations and rivers where gold may be found. Okay, there isn't really any gold rush in Fandarim, but enough wealth seems to be hidden in the valley nearby for these people to make their livings worth. Okay, that's about it on the outside. And as you go inside, you see a busty little, like, short woman moving about and screaming orders to people.
Well, clearly we walk up to the person who's making the most noise and introduce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're those we call them adventurers that dealt with the red brands. Have you?
I prefer to think of myself as an actor who's working part-time as an adventurer, just till I get my start.
Yeah. What do you want?
Well, we don't know her name, do we? Did she introduce herself?
Not that I know of.
Okay, go on.
Well, there have been rumors that if we want to know anything about this area, you are the person to talk to. Everyone told us that you are the most knowledgeable person of this area, to be found anywhere.
Okay. She says, well, that might be well true. What are you looking for?
We're looking for someone who knows the area of Neverwinter Wood just north of here.
Not
the whole forest, it's big.
But
Just the little area.
I don't know anybody that does, but I do know
She better not.
that one of my men have been going around in Thunder Tree and around Neverwinter Wood, and he might be able to guide you. But then again, I don't offer information like that for free.
How much for the guide?
Well, seeing as these what recently happened, I'm gonna say that if you give me 50 gold, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, that's not a lot of gratitude for clearing your town up of a bunch of bandits who are no doubt messing with the local economy.
I don't really care about the bandits. They left me alone. They didn't want to have troubles with me, and that did not do damage to my economy.
Would you be amenable to some sort of trade of information?
And she does this with her hand, and you see a weird sign on her glove. And if anybody has any knowledges of history, then it would be time to do them.
Nope. I only get history of stonework.
I have history of red brands and glass staff and vandalin and dexterity.
Fendoin, you can try and do that. You give you that?
I mean, I don't have a straight up history of vandalin, but I did live here for a while, and my aunt does live here.
Yeah, you could know enough, something about this. So give me just
A history check.
a history check, yeah.
Okay. 7.
7. You know that sign to be significant of something. 1 second.
Excellent.
I'm-
Symbology is a thing in this world. You establish them.
Yes, but you have no idea what it actually is. And I'm gonna show you this little sign. Check where I need to. Okay, good. This is the sign that you see.
So it's like a dragon holding a coin with a mace
That-
on it. That light is
That
being shed
looks
from.
badass.
It's on. What is it on again?
Her
On
glove?
her glove.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like the
So-
dragon's carrying time away. That's really weird.
Yeah. So you're not gonna help us out with Cragmaw Keep then, huh?
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, that's a shame.
Not for me.
Peter?
Well, Fenric has all our money, so if she doesn't want to trade information, I got nothing.
Hold on 1 sec. And I grab Peter and scoot a few feet away. Peter, you're a great actor. This is your time. Turn on the waterworks. You can make this happen. I believe in you, Peter. You can make this happen.
Dude, okay. I'm
You're-
not sure if dwarves cry, but
Well, then don't cry, but you know, you're a fantastic actor, right? You've traveled the lands performing for all sorts of people, right?
yeah, you're right. I can do this.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Actors make people believe things. That's what we do.
Yeah. Do it, Peter.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to her. It's my cousin's name. Be like, my entire family is dead except for my 3 cousins, Gundren, Tharden, Nundro. And they've been kidnapped. They're being held at Cragmaw Keep. I need someone to help me with the forest. Please, you're my only hope.
And she kind of goes down on one knee to like reach your height. Actually, no, she's pretty short as well, so she just like goes a bit down and says, "Well, I have a job for you. If you take that, I'll offer my man for free."
What's the job?
Up in Thunder Tree, there's an old magic tower. Don't know what happened to it, but people don't go near it anymore. You guys seem to have the balls to do it, so go inside, grab me the spellbook of the mage that used to dwell in there. Don't open it. Bring it back with whatever in his personal chest, and I shall give you my man for free to guide you to wherever you wanna go in Neverwinter Wood.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. And I turn
Alright.
around and leave, sort of despondently.
I follow at his heels. So what's the deal? What'd she say?
She said she wants us to go to motherfucking Thunder Tree. Apparently, all roads lead to Thunder Tree.
What the fuck? Where's Thunder Tree?
And it's farther north of where we want to go. It's where your druid friend is.
Oh, motherfucking druids!
So if we have to go find the druid anyway, and apparently there's an old magic tower there that has some super powerful spell book in it that I'm not supposed to open.
A magic tower and Thunder Tree?
Yeah.
With a spell book?
Yeah. Can we just... I don't want to, but can we just go find this druid?
That means going to Thunder Tree, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. All roads lead to Thunder Tree. Like, apparently there's no information. Or we can just go stumbling around in the forest and, like, die. That's an option, too.
No, I don't want to die. God damn. All right, we'll go see this. We'll go see the druid, but you're gonna have to hold me back. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it in check. You know?
I'll just grab your balls. It'll be fine.
Hey, no, my balls stay where they are. They need no hands but mine, and maybe that little hobbit girl I saw the other day, Neverwinter. She could join them too. But we're gonna leave it alone. All right, we'll go. We'll go talk to the. Let's go get Fenric. Let's go get Fenric.
Yeah, where is he?
Well, let's go find him. And on that note, it is time for our break.
Okay. We'll
So-
be coming back with more ball grabbing in just a couple
Hopefully
of minutes.
not. See you guys shortly.
See